3, 2, 1.
Welcome again to today's You May Be Entitled to Compensation.
Yeah.
No theme as usual. It's going to be what it'll be.
Which
we
is
do
what
have two
happens.
special guests, which
Yes.
Carl is going to reveal.
Yeah, I kind of did a pre-reveal earlier, like a.
But it failed.
Yeah, it was like a.
Everyone's just staring at the screen.
We might even keep that in.
Possibly not.
There we go.
But today's special guests are Christos, who I love and dear but can't pronounce his surname, and also Riven, who I also can't pronounce their surname, which is bad on my part, but they're both entitled to
We don't
compensation.
need the government to know our fucking.
They don't need to. But
Yeah.
they're basically.
Who is this?
Both
Okay,
of them.
thanks, Ice. And so the next question is, where are you staying? Exact addresses. No.
Social Security is.
So Christos is an amazing tattooer and performance artist, and general artist, just an artist. Yeah, all round. Riven is multidisciplinary performance artist. Both of them I met through Ratanavanh workshops. One, Christos in Darkness Visible in Greece, and Riven just recently this week in Battersea, which is not as glamorous as Greece, but still.
Yeah, not at all.
It's King Cole's birthday this week, and you've got a present.
Babe, I don't know where you're like, it's everything. It's literally, it's what I wanted.
Can you bring it
Who
out,
could
please?
not want this? It's a forever gift.
Yeah, can we please bring it out?
It's not a puppy.
It's for those that are just listening, it's a 3D printed head of Carl in bronze,
But I'm a bit strokey on one side.
but it doesn't actually look
know?
anything like him. But it is a forever gift.
It
And it's
is. You
also-
can tell it's a white man. There's a very kind of like white man kind of, facial structure there.
I mean, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's in gold. Oh my god, it should be spinning.
It should be,
It
on
should
a
be
laser
constantly spinning
On Lazy Susan.
on a lazy Susan. Yeah. So should we leave that there for now?
I think that it does look like Paul Newman, weirdly. But anyway, yeah. So I think you are maybe entitled to some more presents.
I think some compensation actually. Does this ever break down? Like ever?
No, it's going to be in a landfill.
It's this is going to be in a landfill.
Cole has this habit of like delivering gifts that he doesn't want to people for their birthday, and I feel like someone's going to get this gift because he gave me.
Oh my god, what a
My
good
birthday.
idea. I should gift my bust to someone else.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
It goes in the gift box.
It's a perfect. When's your birthday next year?
We've got a whole year. You can't
Oh
do
god.
it. It's 31st
Yeah,
December.
okay then. It might be gone by then. Ooh, it could be a prize for our listeners.
Yes, Christos
That's like
and Riven. This could be what you're going to get at the end of this podcast.
Whoever
So-
comes out of this
you got-
alive.
Yeah, because we were lacking,
If.
we were lacking gifts. We had, but maybe this is the start.
But I don't know you guys whatsoever.
Okay.
So
well,
give me a little background on you guys and what you get up to, daytime wise.
daytime. I could.
Yeah,
Or,
daytime, then we go to nighttime.
or what
Yeah.
you would like to get some compensation for. I mean, I think you recently, just coming into this country, need some compensation from dealing with just a visa.
Oh, I need to get compensated from iVisa for charging me way too much just to get a $10 visa.
Oh no, did you just get scammed?
Yeah.
Oh
Maybe. I don't know.
yes,
Wait,
I've done that.
Yeah.
I've been involved in that scam. Like
What was
someone.
What do you mean? Freaking
Like,
out.
on the
Yeah,
inside,
no,
you would-
No, someone scammed Kevin. Same thing. Yeah.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
I'm unfortunately.
But I did have trouble with my American visa at the embassy here.
What?
So
Recent,
recent, like the Friday before the workshop.
because you know who.
No, because I'm trans, and
Oh fuck.
yeah, because basically there's a whole thing with like trans people and American passports not being able to get like passports with their
Well, no, they've been
Really?
changing. They've been sending them back with them crossed out. haven't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
side sex from birth back
yes,
off.
but
Which
like
is-
according to your birth certificate.
But did that happen to you already?
So I have an Australian passport, and so on my Australian passport it's an M now. But basically, because I just got my artist visa for the US like last September, and I just like last month was the first time I left the country, so I have to get my visa stamp in my passport, like when I leave the country.
Oh, you're definitely entitled for compensation.
I mean, you're fully
Yeah.
entitled to compensation
Yeah.
for what's going on
And to
in
be-
general.
Yes, thank you.
You win the
Every trans
bus.
person's entitled
You
to
win the
compensation.
bus. You walk away.
Yeah,
You've lost.
You won. You won.
Thank you. So it's a
Because
really-
what is happening is insane.
Yeah.
It's insane to send, even the fact that they're sending passports back, like, ripped up.
Okay, apparently that one was not ripped up. It was just eaten up by a machine, like a mail machine. But
Convenient.
yes,
Do you know what it
I
is?
don't know. I don't know. That's,
It's kind
I'm
of.
also wary of fear mongering. You know, like both things.
Yeah.
What do you mean fear mongering is in?
Like, I think that it's like, yes, these things are real and happening, but I feel like a lot of it is also like to cause panic.
Yes.
Oh, okay. What do you mean among not only the community, but or mostly among the community, like the trans community?
No, propaganda.
Yeah.
No, yeah, what they're doing is
cause
because they're
fear.
trying to push misinformation. They're actually doing it on both sides because
of course.
it's misinformation for their benefit, but also against them. You remember at the start they would do pro and anti-Trump at the same
yeah,
time,
okay, so-
just so that you're getting twice the amount of information. They would make sure the pro stuff got pushed harder, but the anti stuff, they would then be like, well, we want to be in charge of the anti-Trump stuff, so we know the narrative and we can cut things off as it starts going. So it's really clever, but it's insane because they're being gaslit,
What it is.
gaslit like 24/7. Like their news doesn't stop, like ever. Like it's on every single television. Like it's 24-hour pumped news. Because I lived in Miami for a while, and I was like, I can't get away from this.
Yeah, and I feel relatively like insulated myself, like not as an American citizen. Like I feel like I have like if I can leave and I
Yeah, you
want to go back to Thailand, that
Yeah.
is always an option. But
So you've got a few passport options. Then.
yeah,
Okay.
And I don't have an American passport. It's just that
Oh,
like
thank God.
even with the visa, they're like we can't put M on your visa because we saw that like the first visa you had in the U.S. had F on it, so we have to go by that. So it's literally not the same as like it's in the same passport, but it's not the same as
That's
the passport.
insane. Yeah.
You know.
We've had a mic change.
Yeah, yeah.
No one cares, but we're just telling you now. Oh, we're apparently number 7 in Singapore on Hubble.
Ooh, has anyone ever been?
What is it?
I think we should go.
That's a throwaway.
Like a tour. I think you guys deserve a tour.
Yeah.
I think like just tour Singapore.
Yeah, just
Stadiums, clubs, bars. Get a whole bus.
corners.
Street corners, yeah.
street corner.
Mostly, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Just write the government.
We're ready, Singapore. We need 20k a week and some laughs.
Yeah.
But we're ready. That woman I'm obsessed with. I'm obsessed with it. She came back
Have
to
you
New
seen
York
her?
in the end. She's like African American woman that went to Pakistan on like some. She'd catfished a. I've spoken about this like literally this week. I'm just obsessed. She's catfished like a Pakistani like 17, 19-year-old, 19
Boy, yeah. Married him.
but like married him online and then went out and she's like totally different to what she.
Well, she said she was white.
She's,
And she sent a picture. She was white. She
Yeah.
had blonde hair,
And
and
she's
she's
not-
like in her 20s.
like
She turns up,
34,
she's like
like,
a 40-year-old
eyebrows here, like
African American woman.
like with a quite unique look. Like 'cause she'd sort of like whited out her eyebrows, left the it's like a whole look. But she was just walking around, just like being like, I'm not leaving Pakistan. She got like a whole press.
I'm gonna fix Pakistan.
I'm going to fix Pakistan. I like it here, but I'm going to fix it. The government needs to give me 20k a week and I'm mad.
and land 100
then-
grand.
It
Yeah.
just went on and on and on. I'm surprised you haven't seen it. Anyway,
It was looping like insanely on the internet. Yeah, it was fun.
yeah.
Oh my god, they sound so good with that microphone, don't they?
Yeah, better than you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's your mic.
It's
Thank you.
I'm getting some ASMR here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
coming on tour with us.
Oh yeah.
What is there anything you'd like to discuss though that you feel like there's so many things you're entitled to conversation for?
This podcast.
Wow.
Not doing a very good
Yeah.
job today.
In fact, you're so loud now. I don't think you need to go as
Like
close.
turn them off.
Off the air.
Okay, we're not having that kind of mutiny. Surely you've got some stories though.
What? everything. This whole lifetime, this whole world.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. Throw me something. Throw me a bone.
Oh, relationships are a good one. And sex, bad sex. We had a really good bad sex one the other day. He got shit on. And he was like, I deserve compensation.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the middle of the night, the guy shit on him by accident.
Well, not,
Yeah.
This is dangerous territory.
well, not really, because
This
you
is
don't-
the territory.
Territory, yeah.
That's the territory. But the thing is, you don't have to name and shame. You can just do a summary.
Oh, I'm shaming.
Okay. There we go.
Kink shaming. No, just kidding. No.
Vanilla
Shaming.
Well, this is the place.
Well,
This is a safe space.
this is a safe space.
And
Oh my
also,
god.
the place, obviously, to you, don't let Christos is being shy, but we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it.
Am I being shy? I just am trying not to like stare at myself at the monitor this whole time.
It is quite wild, the monitor. It's like you can't watch yourself.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't afford a switcher, so I'm the switcher and also the hose.
We should get a switcher.
Yeah.
You guys should hire a switcher.
Yeah.
Maybe an intern.
We
Exploiting
We're working. On
Yeah.
a teen.
we're working on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm normally quite good at that, so I'm gonna go.
If you know anyone.
I'm gonna get on.
Craigslist.
Oh.
Craigslist.
I've had quite a few interns, and they've
Yeah.
always like.
Are they? I think they might be entitled to compensation.
We should get them on.
Get them on.
All of the.
Can you just have like a row of interns?
Yeah.
You know, they've always asked to come.
Where are they? Where are they now?
I mean, the thing is, they've always. Well,
But you said you feed them, no?
yeah, I feed them. You know.
What?
if-
Yeah.
Fake
Bob,
news. Fake
Bob.
news.
news. Feed them fake news and facts. They always come back.
Oh.
I haven't had any for a while though. It's time to get some back. You see the deflection that's going on.
Yeah.
So I noticed it.
Am I getting defensive?
I want some tea and I want some juice. Do you know what I mean?
Well.
Yeah.
All right. Relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us one.
Oh God. Okay. Back when I was 25,
Okay.
my voice is cracking. I dated someone that surprised me after I moved in with him that he happened to be smoking meth. So I'm circling back.
This is a good area.
Yeah, yeah.
Methyl.
It's good. I'm a methlete. Yeah. I'm an ex-methlete.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've jumped walls, climbed up buildings. I mean, I've done a lot.
How did they hide it from you?
I was wondering that myself till I moved in.
Oh, sorry. Was it it was a shag, a lover, and a kind of I'm moving in. Then you find all the paraphernalia.
Yes, it was that,
Ooh,
and it
that's
was like, dun dun dun.
But
3 months in. Also, I busted a like, oh, let's move in. 3 months. I'm in love. Why not? I'm 25. I'm 25. He was 35.
wow. And where was it? New York, London,
LA.
LA.
And then there was like these very long showers. Very long showers.
I love the long shower.
So relaxing.
Like long showers.
Wow, he's been in there a while.
Like long, steamy showers. But I just never knew. Then one day I was just cleaning and I just found the bong. The giant, like, the
no,
giant,
big
like,
glass one
the alchemical bong with everything
on it.
on it.
But I
Yeah.
thought you would just use like a little.
Oh no, there's an art.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's art form.
Many ways. And
So many ways.
yeah.
But where was this hidden in the shower?
No, there was a sink, and behind the sink there was like this like indent back spot, and so I was like,
Oh,
I'm
think
gonna
I'll
clean. Like, let me like contribute to the household, right?
That's how it always starts.
It was
You know.
Yeah.
very Erewhon, like chic,
Yeah.
very chic. Like, I don't know, someone glass blew it, like beautiful design.
You didn't notice like that he was any different after those long showers?
I was kind of used to it.
Yeah.
Like, it was like I met him like that.
Especially you're like, oh, it was a hot shower. They're very sweaty. Oh, it was the shower. probably.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
So I should be entitled for compensation because I spent 8 years with this man.
Oh, so it was
But-
3 months in, and then you continue for 8 years.
Yeah. Because then he got so. Well, I found it twice.
Plus, it's also really good sex. Meth sex is like the best sex on the planet.
Is that from a methlete or is that?
That's from a
Well, then-
athlete. Yeah.
Well, then
Took
he
me
like gave me
ages
my
to get
first
off.
G dose, and I had never done G.
Anal G dose?
Like G, like G, like
Yeah.
I had never done G. I had some G. I got really sick because I was already drinking beer.
Oh.
He blacked
no.
out from the
Everybody
G.
knows. No.
I was
Pretty
feeling so
dangerous.
sick, so I went to the bathroom to take a bath.
And ended up taking meth. No.
Yes, to get up from the G to come down from the meth, and that's how I become a meth head. Just kidding. No, don't cry, Bert. Don't give me your crocodile tears. Keep them to yourself.
No, but to do. I've never been anywhere near G, so but it's because it's like
Have you ever done G?
terrifying all the time.
Not actually.
Oh, it's not fun. I mean, people claim it's fun. I don't think it's
I had
fun.
a good experience with it. Apart from that one time.
I did it once and I never. Well, I ended up taking a bath. Oops.
Yeah, you don't have
Yeah,
to get
you're-
sick.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Yeah, it's really
Okay, you know what? I'm just backing out.
Yeah.
Like,
Sit back.
get off my back.
No, actually, you're fine from there because it's so loud.
Yes.
Oh, am I too loud?
like
Should I?
even back there.
That's fine.
Should I whisper?
No, you're good.
Oh God, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. No, you're perfect.
Although, I was gonna see
Yeah, but
how
like-
that's aggressive.
Why are you passive?
Oh, it's violence, business
Keep
violence,
saying I'm passive aggressive. I'm like, no, darling, it's direct.
Direct aggression.
not micro violence.
No, it's just
Business
macro.
violence.
It's
I like
business violence.
yesterday. Bert
Ooh.
gave me a label of like the way I dress, and she said, "You're business violence."
Business violence.
Isn't that good?
Yeah.
It is quite true.
You're
Though.
like corporate catastrophe.
No, not
love
catastrophe. Corporate chic business violence,
Oh, business violence, corporate chic. Love it.
or some kind of combination of that.
Yeah. So I took a bath.
Right. But
I'm running the
that's
bath.
so dangerous.
Then I black out in the
Oh my
bathtub.
God.
No.
Whitney style, Bobby
Whitney
Christina style.
Yeah.
Like,
We're being like
sorry.
saving all
I-
my tears for you. Do you know what I mean? It's playing softly in the background.
When
then
did you
the-
come round?
Well, the
Like
water
10
started
minutes?
running cold, and it was like, get in here, and then it started just running cold, and that's how I woke up. But I also had already barfed all over the bathroom.
Oh God!
It's like,
cold bar.
Oh God!
like it was disgusting.
This
Okay,
is like
this is
romantic.
good.
This is really
exactly-
good.
this is
Yeah.
what-
He also gave me my first acid hits.
Oh my god, he sounds like a really nice guy. Like
mean,
he's
he
a
is-
giver. He's a giver.
I think he is
yeah.
really nice.
Oh, you've met-
He is
Yeah.
really nice.
He's sober now.
He's absolute
Been
delight.
sober.
Oh great.
We're friends now. I forgave him.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
but that is a lot. I remember somebody that spiked me with acid when I was like 18, a boyfriend, and it was mental. I'm entitled to conversation for. I mean, he entitled to conversation for the whole of him. But he used to switch the light. He would switch the light on and off, going, "You're alive, you're dead. You're alive, you're dead," for like
Oh, that's a bad
7
trip.
hours.
Oh my god.
It was terrifying. And I was like 18, and then also I had to meet my mum the like next day, my mum and my sister. And I remember it was just, I like was green the next day. But it was so he was a psychopath though. It was so traumatic. He used to like, it was all sorts of But that was to do that to kind of spike somebody and then like do a psychological mind game because I wasn't ready to. I think you have to know if you're going to do psychedelics.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the same
yeah.
way as like you kind of, I don't know. At least you're maybe if someone's going to give you G, they need to be there for you for the first time. You know. You
I
get
mean,
to-
he was there
But-
till he blacked out.
Yeah. Until he wasn't there.
I think you need.
What
to
do I
be
do?
I think you need to be a professional. If you're going to give somebody something that they haven't done for the first time, you need to kind of hold space, shall we say? Like
What are they called? Professional trip
Sitters.
sitters?
trip sit.
Should we start an app called like professional, like the Uber of like trip sitters?
We'll come to you.
Yeah, like we'll come to you. Well, I mean,
We'll come for you.
we'll come for you. There's a lot of we have a lot of ideas. We have this one app. Oh, actually, I'm not going to reveal our secrets business plans. We'll talk
We'll talk about
after
it.
the show.
But it's
After hours. They have to pay for the after hours.
Yeah, that is very true.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
You want me to turn it around? You guys.
Everybody's like on their phones. It's like
I
everybody's.
have businesses. I have land to attend to. I have compensation claims to
I don't
claim.
know what I'm dealing with here,
This
but
isn't
what I'm
our
dealing
only
with is
job.
like,
Yeah, potential clients.
Oh
I am on holiday, Bert. Get off my back.
get off my back. That's all we've been saying to each other all day. It's just like, get off
Yeah.
my back.
And so, how did it end? Did you have to leave? Did you
killed
have
him.
to like? You can't. No, because you've already just told me. Like, we love him now. We visit him weekly.
Yeah, at the graveyard.
Yeah.
I need flowers for him. The body.
Yeah. I'm so loud in this.
That's good. It's good because before you were echoey. Now you're.
God, this particular episode feels like absolute chaos. I mean, more chaotic than normal.
corporate carnage.
I don't know why I'm masquerading in some kind of fake Chanel outfit. I feel like I'm fake business violence over here. Just
Coco.
not even. I'm like a bad QVC host. I'm not even like.
Sell the bust.
I've already sold it. It's been awarded to Riven as
Yeah.
compensation for everything that's.
Just turning up. Yeah.
Yeah, for turning up. So sorry. You've wasted an hour of your time, but you will be big in Singapore by the end of this. That's all I'm saying.
Huge.
Huge. Number 7. We
Yeah.
might.
You might be number 1.
Yeah.
It's, well, I'm happy to be. I think as we were saying this morning, you're never supposed to be big in your own country.
No.
I mean, I'm small in any country, literally size-wise, but it would be better to be at least,
Yeah.
some success in
Like,
another country.
It would be good actually because we're like 101 here, so it'd be good to see.
What do you mean
ourselves.
101?
Well, it says in the UK we're 101,
Oh yeah, we are.
which means we've
I
got
think
to
it-
watch
I
ourselves
also
either
think-
go up or down.
I also think this chart that we've been given, I think it may be the start of a scam. Do you know what I mean? I feel.
It's like
Yeah,
doctoring
we have
to
it-
Yeah.
make you feel
Checked it
better.
out.
Yeah.
Someone just sent us
Of
a
course.
random
I mean, like,
scan.
how is anyone
photoshopped
listening to
it.
us chat
Yeah.
shit? I think it's been photoshopped. I think it's the start of the scam. I'm going to go back to thank you. And then the scam's going to be
Yeah,
good.
they'd be like, send us money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you had those HMRC ones or like any tax ones? They do them here.
does that mean?
Well, they ring you.
Oh, Her Majesty's HM.
Yeah, but they ring you and they're like, someone's committed fraud on your account. Like, we're gonna have to close your account down, and then it kind of escalates. Oh, you haven't paid enough tax. I think it's the tax one, and then they say if you put the phone down, we're gonna call the police are gonna come and get you. But
I've gotten a tax one in the US before.
yeah,
Yeah.
you've had that one. It's kind of. I was slightly terrified. It is quite well played, isn't it? They kind of, it's like this pressure thing that slowly goes up, and then you're like, and then when it starts saying if you put the phone down on, what happened with you anyway? So
I don't remember. It was like 6 years ago.
yeah, but
But like, we're gonna report this to someone if you don't
yeah,
press the link and pay. Right?
yeah, and they're like, how much can you pay? Da, 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 da. I know, but when it flawed for me when they started talking about that the federal police were coming, and I was like, this isn't even federal police. Like, we're in England.
Where are they coming
And they
from?
kept calling me mom, which drives me fucking insane. I hate it. Stop calling me mom. They're like, mom. And I'm like, only the Queen gets called mom in this country. Like, call me madame, or just stop calling me. Just don't call me anything. Just get off the phone.
Them all the tips on how to scam everyone else. Okay, so don't use the word mom.
Yeah, but it's so weird.
So yeah.
It's so weird to be called mom. Or because of my name, I often get they can't work out what gender I am. So they immediately presume I'm a male as well. Which I find, I'm like, you don't have to, it's kind of weird, anyway. That kind of presumption on everything, I think it's always tricky. It's why they would immediately, and I think this is where I'm not even explaining it very well, but this is where we kind of are, where you just say my name. Do we have to or ask me what my pronouns are? But we're not there.
We're not there.
Not when they're doing a scam. They don't care what your pronouns are.
No, they.
That's
just need to
what I'm
scam you.
furious about. When they're scamming you, they don't ask you what your pronouns are, and they
We
just
always get
continue.
the in.
How dare they? If you're going to scam me, at least get the pronouns right.
But
Or ask me.
why is ours from India?
Minimum.
It's because all of our call centers are India.
No, it's because they've got like it's a whole billion dollar, not 1 million, billion dollar business of scamming.
Yeah.
How have we got on this? I don't know. It's so chaotic today.
Up in a mess
I'm so
into a call
I'm
center.
like, I
in
don't know
India.
where we are.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Yeah. So we need more compensation. Like, I love the fact that you puked all over the bathroom and then decide to sleep in the bath. Did you turn it on?
Oh yeah.
And
it
then
was-
it's like, okay, and it's a bit chilly. Let me turn the taps on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I needed warm water to warm up because I felt terrible.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's shit show.
Yeah. Then that was
But then 8 years later, did he Svengali you into or like mesmerize you into?
Did you
staying?
get cockmatized?
Dignitized is the term.
That's the term. Yeah.
Not cockmatized.
Did you get
Cockmatized.
cockmatized?
I mean,
Yeah. I get this
I don't
when I order my drinks as well.
Cockmatized.
A cappuccini. I want a cappuccini.
I mean, that's a
They're like, do you mean
pina
espresso
colada.
martini? Did you order a pina colada?
It's a pina colada. You could, I mean, an enchilada. I mean, you could go on and on and on.
I love
I don't know. Everyone's entitled to conversation for this. Just listening to me today, like off. Carl did have to set up a lot of. The thing is that Carl didn't realize that I'd said there was 2 people coming and sent 2 separate profiles, but he presumed that they were the same people, so he's still confused, and he had to send up an extra headphones, microphones. Yeah. Well, actually, maybe you two. It's true. Maybe you two are going.
Siamese.
Yeah.
Incest is in.
This is a sort of statement.
It's very
This-
white.
This
Incest is very White Lotus right
Please-
now.
it's true. Please explain. It's just in.
Oh, that's just
Two
stream of
thou-
consciousness. That's
It's
it.
like 2025. It's in.
Yes.
Well, the White Lotus has got the incest story
I haven't
now.
watched it.
I've seen it.
Oh, the hot one. Arnold Schwarzenegger's son plays a character where he's an older brother and the younger brother keeps looking at him. And then this last episode, like episode 1, he goes up to the mirror, full naked, cock hanging out.
Hot.
And then the younger brother, he's just staring at his cock, and he realizes that he's staring at his cock, and he closes the door, and everyone was just like, "Oh,
Are we
well, that
doing-
was weird."
Yeah. Are we advertising the White Lotus?
Because in Thailand,
I don't think
no, we're advertising
we are-
incest. Incest now.
Oh, good God! We've only been like doing about 3 episodes, and we've
Yeah.
already canceled.
Wow.
We're cancelable.
Yeah.
It's like the
Oh,
amount
there's
of
certain topics
Oh.
that are not allowed.
yeah.
Incest.
How many
Singapore's gonna
times have
hate
you
this.
said it?
But what about if it's like
Oh
a
my God, this-
social
yeah.
study?
Yeah. Okay. This is a
It's a
social
scientific
study.
And also, it's about popular TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Come on.
Okay. I
Yeah.
mean,
Come on,
I'm
Pop
just trying to do
TV.
some filth moderation, but what? Forgive me. Forgive me. Let's keep the tone low.
Yes,
Let's
yeah.
continue.
As low as possible. So, shagged by any kin?
No, but I was drowned by my cousin.
Oh, what? Oh my
Where
God.
did this go?
Oh, they always save the best to last.
Always say
They
the best to
always
last.
say-
Okay, you can have my
Okay.
mic for this one.
What? Please.
Well, I don't know. I was like 8, and she came over, and we were swimming, and she decided to push me under the water, and she was like, "Ooh, bubbles!"
Oh my God, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
But it wasn't long.
Yeah, that's.
Who knows?
But do you still speak to this cousin?
Yeah, I love her very much.
Okay, just keep one eye open. That's all I'm saying. One eye open.
Happens, it becomes a fetish. Has it become a fetish?
Like Stockholm syndrome?
Yes. Have you been like?
Oh, we do really need to.
What do you need?
No, continue.
Like,
Have you
not
been?
exactly. I haven't asked anyone to drown me yet, but I would consider it.
Yes.
But have you drowned anyone?
I got strangled once.
Yeah, but I think we should bring in some of your work though, because your work is super interesting as what you do. If you want to explain, well, I think you are getting some form of divine compensation, by the way, in your practice as an artist.
I guess so. It's kind of like
It's like
staged compensation.
Stage compensation,
Like consider it.
Yes.
But have you drowned anyone?
I got strangled once.
Yeah, but I think we should bring in some of your work though, because your work is super interesting as what you do. If you want to explain, well, I think you are getting some form of divine compensation, by the way, in your practice as an artist.
I guess so. It's kind of like
It's like
staged compensation.
Stage compensation,
Like staging the
yeah,
compensation
I
of
think
like
specifically towards cis
white
white men, which is I love.
representative of cisness
yeah,
and whiteness. Less so about
Yeah.
the specific person.
I think if you can slightly explain that, because that is super interesting, and I think it is a form of like compensate. It's a form of
yes, the
Yeah.
labor backstage is not
no, but there is
to have the satisfaction of staging it. Yes.
yes,
100%.
yeah. There's a power dynamic that you're able to portray.
Or like create. on
So
stage.
can you tell the listeners
Yeah.
that slightly do a setup of what
Yeah.
it looks like? Because this is when I saw your work, I was like, I love it more.
I'm kind of bad at doing summaries of my own work.
Okay, but
I guess
well, essentially, you would be, if I was going to summarize it, was you position yourself as a dom, and you're performing
certain acts on anonymized cis white men
Yeah.
or cis white subs put
Yeah.
in submissive positions.
So one of them, you did a version of Carol Schreeman's. Is it? I can never pronounce
Carolee Schneemann,
Carol. Yeah, Schreeman's
Interior Scroll.
Yeah,
Yeah. So like in that piece, she basically responds to this white man, this other artist, this white man artist who dismisses her work as like feminine indulgence.
Yeah.
And basically she's like, fuck you, here's my feminine indulgence.
Yeah.
Writes her response to that on a scroll, puts it in her vagina and
Yeah.
pulls it out on stage as she's reading from it.
but your response was brilliant to it.
To like create like an inverse of that. So basically I had a white sub, hooded, anonymized, on stage. I had him hold a scroll of like poetry / like my response to just my experiences of cis white men over the years.
Yeah.
Like some outlandish, really racist things that have been said to me. So I had him hold that as I read it, rolled it up, and then put it in his ass.
As it should
As a sort of
be.
like fuck,
As-
symbolically.
Namaste.
Yeah, symbolically.
Yeah.
Yeah, in a church.
In a
Oh, so romantic.
It's dreamy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked fantastic though. The staging on it as well. But yeah, and I think that probably applies to some of your work as well. I think there is a revenge that is gained in some of the practices that we all do as artists, or some kind of there is like energy compensation,
Yeah.
and there is something that's also like I'm going to do this because I think some of your performances also have elements of that.
I guess I've never thought about it in that context, but I guess so. Yeah. I mean, I think there is always a little bit of revenge into like work, right? Like
Yeah.
to explore it in a way where I don't know. Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but even in the way that you practice with as a tattoo artist, I think the sigils that you're creating are a way of compensating for things, like for other people. There's a kind of service in like, okay, you've had a really shit time. I mean, I'm being very literal, but here's something that is going to like, I know I'm being a little bit glib with or twee with using compensation, but I think there's this idea of what that look. This is what the whole thing is. How that looks is because money. It's not always money. It's like action, emotion,
Yeah.
or like
Personal satisfaction.
yeah, and some
There
kind
is,
of
for sure.
assertion of power within it, or that is that I don't know. I kind of lost my train, but
No,
you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying. No, I think there's similar parallels because you just did a performance where you tattooed someone, and I have a boy, a submissive that I've branded, and
Oh, have you?
yeah.
Oh, you
yeah.
did
And
something.
that was very satisfying. He had no choice. I mean, it was consensual, but he had no choice in like what he was getting.
Like design wise.
It's in design wise, yeah.
You
And
like,
so
this is
that
what
was
you-
very compensating to
Yeah.
my ego.
And did you get to brand him personally with your own hand?
Well, tattooed it on like permanently, like black ink, and it's like. But I did label him, as in like it has like my personal sigil, and then basically, I own him, and
Basically.
Okay, we've now moved into
he's
human
my
trafficking.
property, and
But is this within a relationship or is this a performance?
no, this is relationship.
All right, fine,
Yeah, this
yeah.
is an
Yeah.
exchange. Yeah, an exchange
Okay.
power dynamic. Now it's become more romantic, blurred, but
Well,
yeah,
he's still
that's
branded.
No,
The
I
cult
shouldn't.
of the cult of Christos.
I am trying.
Yeah.
So Christos Christ.
Ah, it's very good. It's got a really good ring to it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Business violence.
Yeah.
Like slight religious.
Yeah, and we are
undertones.
going to start a cult. We're working on the manifesto right now, actually.
Well,
That's one
I'm-
of his projects.
Oh,
To write the manifesto for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Right. I think right. So we
Very Singapore friendly. Yeah.
And we're going to get an island in Singapore
country,
and then
like,
invite
yeah.
everyone.
I mean, I'm up for if either of you two start a cult, I'm fine with it. Do you know what I mean?
everyone
Because
has
I think
sigils in my cult.
yeah,
You guys just don't know it.
yeah, exactly.
So all your clients who have already paid you too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You give memberships, pure, like,
Yeah.
straight,
Well, straight through.
subscriptions, Like,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
It's all about it's all about subscription.
Right now.
We
Yeah.
should- yeah.
Well, there was this article that like I think it was like MIT or like Harvard did where they proved that lucid dreaming was a real thing, blah blah blah, long story short. And the theory was in the article that we're eventually gonna have to start subscribing to having our dreams not flashing with advertisements.
Oh my God, that's not.
my God.
But that's not too far from.
No, yeah. What's your opinion on that?
My
I
opinion.
think it's like really
But how are
invasive.
they going to flash ads in our dreams?
Oh, that I don't know the details. That's his theory.
Yeah, but that's
Already kind of happened.
it feels like so like Minority Report just about
Yeah.
to happen.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but I don't want them in my head.
Well, you can have to subscribe to not.
I want to
have-
subscribe to someone else's head. That would be so much fun. Like I'd like to subscribe to someone that doesn't overthink. You know what I mean? Like I'd like want to subscribe to someone that's had a frontal lobotomy, and it must be like just like ding 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 in there, just like
Weird how we
relax.
to Trump. That's so strange.
I mean, we're really good at facts on this show. Like some article, possibly about something, with eyebrows on. Beware, Neuralink is coming. Elon Musk conspiracy. Advertising, they live. I mean, it's
All of
kind
these
of.
tag words. These are our hashtags.
It sounds like.
yeah.
Joe Rogan.
This is why we're
Yeah,
number
Joe
7.
Rogan.
So I need some advice.
Oh God,
Yes.
is it? Please let it
Oh, I
not be
need
about
it.
incest.
No. Oh. Damn. Okay. Yes.
No.
So I need some like real advice.
Right.
So I don't know if you're all going to come from a completely different point of view. So making a documentary at the moment.
Oh God.
Obviously, it's all about this predator that like raped me for like 4 generations.
Hot.
Like,
Really
I know,
casual.
Yeah, like so
Terrifying.
casual. So then, the problem is he's going through a court case. No, but I love the response. So good. So me. That's
So-
actually going to be the new title. That's
mean.
hot. Anyway. Oh my God. So he's
I know,
awful.
rape is bad.
He's just gone to like
The presentation is what makes
Babe,
me laugh.
babe,
did this in
it's
episode
just-
1. We were like, rape hot.
No, I was
The
like,
next
well,
day, we're like, we have to edit.
I was
that out.
like, oh, everyone's been drugged and raped, haven't they?
Yeah.
And then I was
Yeah.
like,
What's wrong? The next day, we're like,
Shit.
okay, we need to re-edit that thing we did last
I'm gonna have to
night.
just edit it again. I'm just constantly re-editing me.
Well, maybe it's telling you to put it in because it's back.
it's back.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's
So during the
subversive.
court
It's
case,
taboo.
I'm the number 1 witness. So the whole thing is like based around me and like curtains down. Even when he gets put in prison for like 28 years. So I'm like, fantastic. And she says, even at the end, she says, we're going to base all of the sentencing around what happened to Carl because that's going to be the highest one. And so everyone's going to kind of come under there. So she does all
You're
that.
the pyramid of abuse. You're the
I am
top.
the pyramid of sadness.
Oh my God, you're literally the top of the triangle.
She says, because Carl's so...
Oh, that is terrifying.
We're going to do that and everyone comes under. So I was like, okay, that's good with me. So I stay like main feature. But now...
I just don't mean to laugh. And it's just like,
Come on,
just like the
you
whole
got.
setup is
He's
just like, so.
he's main feature.
It's like,
He's
we haven't
won.
even got to the
No, but he is the top of the Victim Olympics. He literally won. He's like the winner.
I win.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I'm in court.
There's the only way that you can handle it. That when you start seeing the
I mean, it's
documentary,
viewing. To laugh
I
about.
watched two.
Yeah, it's so
I
horrific.
watched-
Like,
so-
okay, where's the comedy?
It is so horrific what he went through. I watched
You're
two.
entitled to compensation
I watched
if you're
two.
Yeah.
chosen as the
like,
icon.
I mean, him.
I'm gonna
no,
need
but
that butt plug back.
him and his brothers were kidnapped, and it was it's fucking horrific. I watched 2 minutes of the trailer. I was in tears. So I mean, I think this is part of the reason with these things that if you. I mean, some of this humor today has been really close to the bone, but it's like, where do you either laugh or you cry? And I think there's it's like we're not trying to do something that's trashing other people's trauma because it's like, essentially it's about how to,
It's how to
and it's
react.
not-
It's how to deal
but
with it.
it's also
how to
not
talk
about,
it.
it's also not trying to be self-indulgent on that, but I don't know how you can go through something that, like Carl's been through and come out okay.
Yeah.
And not,
How can you do that and not?
and I think that all the stuff that I learned when I was is that the only way I could make the story palatable to somebody else was to be like, and then this happened, dum-a-dum-bum-bum. And because it's so horrific.
My flatmate was telling me this, like, she's like, oh, you should, like, we were scheming on like how to like make some passive income. She's like, you should make like a children's book. And I was like, what should I call it? Like, Mommy is Crazy? Because my mom was schizophrenic.
Yes.
And she was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. And I was like, Mom, he's crazy. Like, Mommy made you pray like at 3 a.m. and you woke up to school.
I mean, I tell
like,
you what, we've got a children's companion.
good.
Mummy's crazy. We've got my we've got my sociopath father. Like,
Yeah.
how to tell if your father's a sociopath.
Someone fiddled my diddle.
Yes.
Yes.
I've got to come up with a better title though. Mummy's crazy. I think Daddy's a dick.
Snatched and diddled.
Not as good though.
Daston diddle.
I got snatched and diddled. Oh, no, I just found my title. I was going to go with
can't-
Taste and Confused.
No, Taste
Yeah.
Confused is good. What was the other one? Depraved. I like Depraved. I was like, it
we're on
sounds
depraved at the moment.
It sounds like, I don't know,
Yeah,
like
who's depraved?
it sounds like whatchamacallit, Sigourney Weaver might be in it.
She plays
It's like
you.
hunger,
Wow.
like
plays-
hunger.
She plays my bust. Yeah, on the 3rd episode.
like the Wicked King Buff.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think the children's book is a genius idea. I mean, for like dysfunctional family, it's like
I did read a children's book when I was a child about like
Here we go. We have a book story.
about like a monstrous mother that really did help me actually.
oh
I'm saying it could really be a good thing.
well,
Business.
business ventures. But Cole, did I cut you off before you were in the middle? So you're in the.
Oh no, we all went.
We all went in.
Sorry, we all went in. Yeah.
Right.
And
I
be ready to grab. If you want it, you just go for it.
This is not working.
It is.
is
but 'cause
fine.
You're like looking this way. It's.
Oh God, he's so tedious with his microphone
know.
information.
Because I
you're
know
entitled to
what it's
compensation for
like.
being told off about your microphone for the
Yeah.
whole time.
Like our first edit, you've got me in perfect audio, and you've got like the
But I know
background.
because,
I'm like, what do we do?
because it's sometimes for me, it's quite aggressively phallic, and I don't want it in my mouth.
Yeah,
Do you know
I
what I
want
mean?
free.
I want freedom.
I'm like that with the mics.
And I'm just
Hi
like,
guys.
I'm sorry, not today. I just,
Yeah.
I just, yeah, I'm like,
Bowl.
I don't know, but I feel like this is aggressive. Do you know what I mean? I don't need it in my face. I'm just like, back off my back. Get off my face. I don't want it near me. No.
Yeah.
I said no. I said no. Whereas Carl just wants
We're like
to
opposite.
gob it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I feel
Get a
like
Britney. You should get a Britney.
I want a Britney
think
mic.
you need a Britney mic.
Can I have one? And then I'd be like,
Well, I used to
check
have
out
one. I put it
aisle
on
3.
eBay.
Aisle 3, we need a clean up on aisle 3. So let's clean up this podcast because it goes from rogue to random.
Wait, okay, so
So go back.
Your diddle.
The fiddle, the diddle. But yeah, you're in the middle of it.
The
there.
diddle, snatched and diddle.
You
That's it. So I'm editing. So
Right.
That was putting it all in context. So it's all like that at the moment. He's now in prison. It's like 2 months ago. Now I'm making the documentary. I've got all of the footage and putting it all together, interviewing everyone, and then suddenly I fall off the wagon and I take a meth overdose. Now
was this
I
last
go
year
out.
or was it not this week, please?
No, it's like last year. No, that's why we have the list.
I know. Oh, the list.
to stop
You
it
have
going
to have a
on
look at the
there.
list. We did go through it yesterday,
yeah.
but it's before you leave, you have a look at the list. The list is going to be featured ongoing because it's like the titles are genius. Sorry,
You should make a shirt.
Yeah.
With the list. Merch. First merch.
Oh my
First
God,
one that
that's
we've got.
merch.
First merch.
Title of
It's so
conversation.
good. Christos,
Title
you're
of
Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
the commandments.
of
Do
compensation.
not
Do not.
diddle.
So I've overdosed at this guy's house. So he's injected me, and he's injected me with way too much. So I'm starting to
With
freak
meth?
the fuck out with meth. Yeah.
Okay.
So then I end up going home completely
Where was Kevin?
at home. So Kevin opens the door to me. I come in completely overdosing. So Kevin doesn't exist in my head. I just think people are trying to stab me. There's knives coming through the floor. So I start freaking out. So Kevin puts me in bed and I'm like good for like 10 minutes. But then I'm like naked. Then
Not good.
I come
Then you're
out
not
the
good.
bedroom. Because I'm like, people are trying to stab me through the bed. People are trying to stab me through the walls. And my complete psychosis goes. Like, people aren't people. Things aren't things. I can't get out of the house. I've been trapped in here. Kevin is trying to calm me down, and I'm going between this room and the bedroom. I'm freaking out and going like this, and there's no way to stop it. And I'm only just starting to overdose. This is going to go on now for the next 8 hours. So the first hour is the most intense. So Kevin starts to panic and he calls the police and the ambulance, but they're on their way and they haven't got there yet. So then I run into the road. I manage to, I jump through the back doors of the house, and it's a pane glass door. So I go through the door and
Where
the
were you
glass
live-
goes everywhere.
Where were you living at this
Oh, I
time?
can't say because the landlord will probably want money.
No problem.
Yeah.
He's entitled to
So
compensation.
we fixed the
That's
door.
a failed conversation.
Yeah.
Silence.
Yeah.
It's been
Edit that
rejected.
out. Yeah.
Rejected.
Oh, you
Reject
guys
the
should
claim.
also stamp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or a hammer. Because we have them. Or
Yeah.
So I'm going room to room. Then Kevin fights me because I'm trying to get out the door. I managed to get past him, fighting him. He's older than me, so I feel really, really bad. He's trying to do like judo flips on me and everything. I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm trying to get like fucking knives involved and shit. And I'm like, okay then. Like remembering someone actually killed their mum on an overdose of tea.
Where were you getting the knives from?
I ran into the kitchen. Yeah. Well, I'm half naked. I just want knives. People don't exist.
Just
Real people aren't real people.
Oh my God.
Anyway, so the police come. I get onto the street half naked. I'm running down the street half naked. The police get me. The ambulance get me in the ambulance. I'm trying to kill the ambulance people. I get to the hospital and then they sedate me. But like,
a lot of compensation,
lots of people have tried to sedate me and it
lot of
doesn't really
claims.
work because I've been sedated so much. So
If you've been ever personally
Yeah.
victimized by Carl, call in now.
then, I get home.
You've got a bust waiting for you.
And
Each of you get a bus.
Kevin goes
What
to me.
can-
Kevin goes to me. Oh, this is interesting. And I was like, look, I'm really sorry. I'm really, really sober now, and blah blah blah. And I hope.
How
that
did
will
they
never
get
happen
you?
again?
No,
Guess
first,
what?
how did they? Sorry.
He said, do you need footage of it? What do you mean? Do you need footage of it?
Oh.
He's like, well, all of our Ring cameras picked up your 4-hour running in between naked,
Oh, so it's gonna be on the
freaking out.
documentary?
So I have the whole
No.
Ring footage.
That's good.
It's scary as fuck. I started watching one. It's horrific. And I have like 18 clips, and I'm like, okay, then do I use them?
Yeah.
They're too much though. What the fuck do you do with them? Because it's too painful.
Do you want me to
start
help you
watching
edit it?
And you're like,
I'll help you edit it.
Yeah, you have.
You have to have someone else
It
edit.
has to be
You
smart. It
can't.
has to be
You,
done.
you
it has
can't.
to be done.
It has to be
doesn't it?
done.
You have. You can't be doing it on your own though, because
You don't
that's
need to
going to
have the full
re-traumatize you.
layout.
Oh, I can't get through one video.
Why don't you let me give you an edit on it?
Oh, that could be handy.
I'll just do it because you have to. You're going to re-traumatize yourself
Yeah.
if you do that on your own and re-trigger yourself. It's too much. You need to do that with a professional if you're going to do it, or give it to me, and I'm not professional, by the way. But what I can
And
do,
I'll trigger you.
but as an artist, no, but as an artist, I can give you. I'll time code like take this, this, and this. It's like that kind of thing needs to be done by a friend or somebody that can look at it completely objectively
Yeah.
and not get upset.
Yeah.
You can't do that. That's too painful.
Yeah.
The whole fucking documentary is too painful. You know, you really need to be in therapy at the same time as doing this.
I
mean, this has
did
now
the
gone-
EMDR one.
that was
Have you
good.
done the EMDR?
Yeah.
I'm starting.
It's really good.
I think essentially we're all entitled to do compensation for the therapy they've had because of our parents and intergenerational trauma. That's the main theme that's running throughout
Yeah.
all of this.
So, tell us about your parents.
It's so aggressive towards Riven. It's
You know what? What's with knives and meth? Because I have a very similar story. I tried
No.
to flush. I tried to flush his drugs one day, and we started chasing each other with knives. I grabbed one because he had one. He wanted his meth, and I was like, "Get away from me!"
It's not what
And he's like,
happened.
"Give me my meth," and I was like, "I'm flushing it down the toilet."
Did you flush?
Yeah.
What? It's a thing. Knives and meth.
Well,
then.
we were also like, yeah. I mean, well, you just see things, and they see things, and
You see things that aren't there.
yeah.
And also, you
there was a
get
lot of
super
shadow.
paranoid.
There was always a lot of
shadow people looking out the window. Who's watching? I invited this one guy to my hotel, and it was a really nice hotel in New York. And he came, and he was already in meth addiction. I didn't even realize at the time because I didn't start.
Yeah, but
using
it
it.
obviously had
He
a
starts
radar at that point.
smashing the hotel, the room.
fuck.
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, what do you mean? I'll find the cameras. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, the cameras.
The cameras.
QAnon and the cameras.
The cameras. He was literally opening up the lampshade in the ceiling, and on the bed, he was tearing it to pieces, and looking in every single piece
Oh, wow, yeah.
and thread. And I was like, girl, that lampshade, she gone. You in trouble, girl. I was like,
Again,
Molly.
so another discovery of the amount of places that are
Yeah.
entitled to conversation that Cole has left with no forwarding address. I think on that.
So we're done? Are we good?
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to let Riven free. And Christos also has to go and perform at the Tate. All really casual.
Oh, that little thing. Oh,
Is that
little,
tonight?
little
I
tiny.
thought-
Well, no,
Saturday.
It's a sound.
but yeah, they've got to do the sound check.
Yeah, and the rehearsals run through.
Yeah. Christos is doing the sound.
Ooh, let's sound. Do you need an assistant?
I need a lot of things. I need compensation.
Yes.
So good.
Everyone's commenting. What's happened? Okay, we've got into the ASMR edition.
You need these for the ASMR. Yeah.
Well,
Experience.
it's
But that's extra.
that
That's
that
extra.
was.
I will be in London till till the 10th if you would like to pay for extra services.
He's on all of the apps, and yeah, it gives a very good service. Just relax.
We exit.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye. It's the weirdest edition.
You might be entitled to compensation for listening to this.
Definitely entitled to something. Goodbye. Thank you. That is going to be a shit show, Tejada. Thank you so much. Oh, God. I feel like I'm going to be driven to drink all man editing that.